Ask us about our learning packs, where you will get a game that is a certain topic. We have 7 to choose from, and then 4 or 5 books that we pick out to go along with it. It's aimed for kids 3 to 6 for you to take home and enjoy.
Hello, my name's Rhonda Mort, and I'm coming to you from Willard Library. And today our special reader is Jean Knight Pace, and she's going to be reading one of the books that she wrote. So again, we have an author here at Willard Library.
Hi, I am Jean Knight Pace, and I am a local author. I write young adult fantasy, and I have a book. It's here at Willard called Greystone. I have another called Grey Lore. And these books are set in a world where werewolves are the ruling monarchy. That means they are the kings and princes and queens of the land. They're in charge. There are 3 other races. The first race is the race of the wolves. They can speak, they can think like we do, and they make up a big part of the king's army. The second race is the race of the dogs. The race of the dogs roves through the land in tribal packs. They kind of stay away from all of the other groups and keep to themselves. And the third race is the race of the humans. They are the lowest of the 3 races. They live in horrible parts of the land, mining metals for the king to use and sending a big part of everything that they earn back to the king in taxes. Where I'm going to read to you today, a human boy named Pietre has just met a dog in the woods, which is very unusual. It would be like if you met a fox in the woods. And not only has he met a dog, but he has seen her puppies, which would be so unusual. It would be like you seeing little fox babies in the wild. So he meets this dog and she's hurt. And so he promises her that he is going to come back with some food for her to help her. And we are going to start right there in the book. Hannah's growls came to him first. He stopped just short of her cove and sat behind the rock from which he had first spied her with her pups. "Hannah," he whispered, "she-dog, what's wrong?" She murmured no response, but her growls became snarls and snaps, and Pietre could now clearly hear the dark gnarl of a wolf that had moved almost directly in front of Pietre's hiding place. Pietre spoke no more, barely daring to breathe. Further back, the pups whimpered and moaned. Suddenly, there were jumps and barks and the clear cry of a dog that had been struck. "Hannah," he whispered again, and again he received no response. Stealing a glance, he saw that dog and wolf were circling, speaking to one another in deep, guttural tones Pietre could not understand, until he heard Hannah leap up, screaming, "They are mine!" She struck her mark. The wolf lay still a moment, breathing heavily. She circled him, panting. From the way Hannah moved on the grass, Pietre could tell that at least one of her legs was wounded. The sounds of the wolf seemed to fade, and for a moment, Pietre thought the attacker was dead. Pietre nearly stepped into the low clearing when he heard the wolf growl again. Fierce, low, unforgiving. The wolf sprang on the she-dog, and for much too long, dog and wolf were a tumble of fur and howls and low, rasping speech. Pietre heard something else as well, the sounds of the pups creeping along toward the rock where he was hidden. The wolf heard it too, and this time when he struck Hannah, it cut desperately, deeply. Pietre, even with his weak human senses, could smell the blood. The pups began to cry pitiful, tiny sounds as the wolf jumped towards them. Hannah had fallen close to Pietre's rock. Part of her body lay in his view. He could smell the fur matted with saliva and sweat, could hear her breathing, and could see the tiny ball of a singular pup at her feet. "Take him," Hannah said in a fierce whisper. take him and leave. And then, with a distracting roar, Hannah leaped at the wolf, kicking the small black and pink-nosed pup to Pietro's side. Pietro did not think to do anything but obey, and tucking the pup into his pouch, he crawled away as quickly and quietly as he could. Behind him, he could hear her again hissing at her enemy, "They are mine." And then, not daring or wishing to hear more, Pietro took the shivering puppy and ran.
Hello, I'm Miss Lucy with Willard Library, and I'll be reading to you today. This is Mustache Baby by Bridget Hughes. When baby Billy was born, his family noticed something odd. He had a mustache. "What does this mean?" his mother asked. "Well, it depends," the nurse said. "You'll have to wait and see whether it's a good guy mustache or a bad guy mustache." At first, it was plain to see that Billy's mustache was noble and just. He tamed a bucking bronco and became a cowboy. He always protected his cattle, cared for injured animals, and mended broken fences. And after settling things right on the range, Billy rode off to become a ringleader, a Spanish painter, a sword fighter, and finally, a man of the law. For his neighborhood desperately needed him. With his cop badge, Billy was one tough hombre. He stopped speeders, outlawed poker, and caught thieves red-handed. Everyone loved having Officer Billy around. But a funny thing happened. As Billy got bigger, his mustache grew and curled up at the ends. His parents' worst fears were realized. Billy had a bad guy mustache. Billy's disreputable mustache led him into a life of dreadful crime. He became a cat burglar, a serial criminal, and a train robber, so heartless that he even stole the tracks. But when he planned his biggest heist of a bank robbery, his getaway car wasn't fast enough. He got caught and thrown in jail. Jail is no place for a baby, even a baby with a mustache. Billy tried to be strong, but he did shed a few tears. After ages and ages, Billy regretted his treacherous thievery. He wished that his evil mustache would go away. At last, his mother busted him out of jail. There, she said. "Everybody has a bad mustache day now and then." "Let's dry your tears," Father said. "The new neighbors have a baby your age. He's coming over to play." Ding dong. The end. Cowboy and Octopus by John Skyska. Cowboy meets Octopus. Cowboy is confused. "This dang thing is always broke." "Hello," says Octopus. "I think I can help. You get on that side and I'll get on this side." "Yee-haw," says Cowboy. "You fixed it." Octopus says, "Some things work better with a friend." "You want to be friends?" said Cowboy. "Certainly," says Octopus. So Cowboy and Octopus shake hands and 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 shake hands. Octopus needs help. So he calls his friend Cowboy. I have to hold all these together, then hammer this in, says Octopus. When I nod my head, you hit it, okay? Sounds loco to me, says Cowboy, but okay. Octopus holds everything together, and then Octopus nods his head. Bam! Cowboy hits it. Need any more help? Says Cowboy. No, says Octopus. Sometimes help from a friend isn't the best help. Chow time. Cowboy decides to surprise Octopus and make him dinner. Octopus is definitely surprised. Heavens, says Octopus, what is this? I cooked all my favorites just for you, says Cowboy. Beans and bacon, bacon and beans, and just plain beans with a little bit of bacon. Oh my, says Octopus. Octopus doesn't like beans, and he doesn't like bacon. But he does like it that Cowboy has worked so hard just for him. Octopus licks one bean. Says Octopus, I am so full. Cowboy smiles. He's glad his friend likes his surprise. Wait till you see what's for dessert, said Cowboy. Octopus says, I bet I can guess. Very scary. Do you like my Halloween costume? Says Octopus. What are you? Says Cowboy. Octopus says, I'm a shark. Oh yeah, says Cowboy. Now I see your little shark thing. It's not very scary, is it? Says Octopus. Cowboy says, nope. Well, I'm going back to my first idea, says Octopus. Whoa, what the heck are you? Says Cowboy. Octopus says, I'm the Tooth Fairy. Now that's scary, says Cowboy. Very scary. Beautiful day. Isn't it a beautiful day? Says Octopus. Cowboy says, no, it ain't. Who's there? Knock, knock, says Octopus. Cowboy opens the door. Nobody's there. No, no, says Octopus. You say who's there. But ain't nobody there, says Cowboy. I know, says Octopus. It's a joke. Cowboy thinks for a second. Well, dang, it's not very funny. Octopus laughs. No, no, Cowboy. The joke comes after you say who's there. Okay, says Cowboy. Who's there? Octopus says, lettuce. Lettuce, says Cowboy. That's crazy talk. Lettuce can't knock on a door. Cowboy laughs. Oh, that is a great joke, Octopus. Octopus laughs too. Telling Cowboy a knock-knock joke just didn't work out so well. But a lettuce knocking on a door is pretty dang funny. That's the truth. Do you like my new hat? Says Cowboy. Whoa, says Octopus. That's a really, different. Do you like my new hat? Cowboy says, nope. Hey, says Octopus, I said something nice to you. Why don't you say something nice to me? I thought we were friends. Well, we are friends, says Cowboy. And that's why I'm telling you. Your new hat looks like something a horse dropped behind him. 'Cause that's the truth. Adios, amigos. The end.